You're probably wondering what I'm doing. As a coach, one of our basic skills is to listen to our clients. And this is more than just listening like you listen to your friend or your partner or your children. It's powerful listening. It's listening on a deeper level. So come along and let's learn more about what powerful listening is all about. In typical communication, we're usually listening to respond. So as you're speaking, I'm listening. I'm still hearing the words that you're saying, but usually within the first 5 seconds, I have a general idea of what you're going to say. And I begin to think in my mind how I'm going to respond, what questions I'm going to ask, how does this affect me? So it becomes less about you and more about me trying to figure out how I'm going to then communicate back to you. Now, when we're talking about powerful listening and coaching, as a coach, you are there to listen 80% of the time and only to speak 20% of the time, usually to ask questions or to reframe or to be focused completely on the client. So there really is never a space for you as the coach to input your own ideas or your own impressions. So when you are powerfully listening as a coach, you're fully engaged in that client, allowing them to fully explain or process verbally their ideas or thoughts or questions. Now, something that goes hand in hand with powerful listening is a concept that we use as coaches called the power of silence. Now, that may sound very simple, and it is, in fact, but when many coaches begin to practice this skill, it takes some time because you need to turn off that processing inside that's you thinking about yourself and how you're going to respond, especially if you're a newer coach wanting to ask a powerful question to accompany your powerful listening. So a really simple technique is using silence. So it's maybe just start with 2 seconds or 3 seconds, or after the client is done sharing, even if they ask you a question, to leave a pause. Usually the client will fill that space with more information, more about their story, which really means more understanding about themselves. So practice this with someone that you know, a friend or a spouse or a child of yours. Practice some powerful listening by incorporating some powerful silence. 2 to 5 seconds is all it takes, and you'll be surprised what you learn. Respond to the comment section of this video with what you learned by being powerfully silent while listening.